Hello everybody and welcome to New World. I'm currently level 10. I had just started fishing and I said, you know what, let's make a video and show the people some fishing. So as you can see, we actually have a fishing hole up right here, but I fell in the water. But you don't have to actually have the fishing hole in order to catch fish. We'll have to do a short cast here. So basically what you want to do is you want to wait for your bobber to start moving. It'll trigger. You want to click before that circle goes away. And then you left click, you start pulling that fish in, and every time you aren't left clicking, the fish starts to swim away from you. But you absolutely have to let go, because if you don't, eventually your line is going to break. So the goal is to get it all the way to you, which is going to get a little buggy because I'm going through the dock, but that's not the game's fault. It's going to get the fish all the way to you, and then you catch the fish. Pretty basic. You can hold in left click, but obviously I want it to be as weak as possible because I am trying to fish in this little hole right here. I've already caught like a 70-something pound catfish. It was the biggest fish I've caught in so far. It was out of one of these fishing holes. Like I said, you don't need the fishing hole in order to actually catch fish. You actually can catch them out of any water. Also, this is a very big fish. You can tell because the line is breaking, or like wanting to break really quick, and it pulls back really hard, but it looks like the fish might be out of energy. I think it's out of energy. I think we're catching it. Oh, we'll see. Oh my god. Large catfish, 39.59 pounds. Little of a weird graphical error there. That actually doesn't have, whoa. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That usually doesn't happen, that graphical error. It's because I'm picking up the fish through the dock. If I was standing on the land where I should be, I wouldn't be having this issue. But the fish are pretty intelligent. They act like they would in real life. Sometimes you can get them in, and once they start to see the dock or the land, they start to freak out and pull harder. For those of you that fish, you know this is a pretty common thing for fish. I caught a tadpole. Okay. But obviously in games, that's not really a standard. Also, is this fishing hole still here, or is that just a graphical bug? That might just be a graphical bug. I think it is. I don't think there's any more fish there. Alright. I'll show you what it looks like to fish normally. I like to fish as deep as you possibly can. If you press R, you can change what baits you're using. I don't have any freshwater bait, so I am just using no bait, and you can fish without bait. It is not required for you to have fish in order to actually, or it's not required for you to have bait to actually fish. I have noticed the deeper the water, so we're in 12-meter water, I have noticed you catch bigger fish more often. I don't know if this has just been absolute coincidence, or if it really does seem to be a connection between the depths versus the size. Because they're not always big. Like this one I'm pretty sure is tiny. Yeah, absolutely tiny. In fact, it's a hammer. I caught a hammer. Awesome. Let's catch one more, then we'll take it over to the kitchen, and we'll fillet it up so you guys can see that side of it too. Let's see if we can catch a big one, besides the catfish we just got, obviously. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I don't know what the loot table looks like for fishing. This is damn near a first impressions video. Not quite, though. Definitely not quite a first impressions. I've been fishing for a little bit. As you can see, I'm almost level 5. Another hammer? But I want to catch a fit. Dude, the graphical bugs during fishing. This is the only place where I've seen so many graphical bugs. This is not a good representation of the game, I have to be honest. The game's actually very polished and smooth. So if you're seeing all these graphical bugs that are happening right now, oh, I got excited and pulled early. So that's what happens when you pull early. Oh, max. Nice. I've never hit a max before. But yeah, don't worry about the graphical bugs. This is literally the only place I've seen this happen. It's been happening nowhere else. Like, look at all the boppers and splashing going on. Alright. Let's get them in. Please be an actual fish. That would be nice. And not just a hammer. I don't think the hammer fought back, did it? That means this is probably a fish and not a hammer, but who knows? There you go, a small perch. Alright, let's take these fish back to town and we'll go ahead and cook them. Well, of course, one thing you can do, you don't actually have to cook the fish that you catch. If you want to catch bigger, better fish, you can actually, actually, you know what? We're not even going to run back. This will be a lot quicker. I'll just make a campsite. So this is another feature of the game. I'm going to make a campsite. This acts as my respawn point, and it acts as a place for me to cook and craft things. Basic things. I can't cook and craft advanced stuff. I need 1 flint. There we go. Pick this flint up. Put that in there. And then as you see, boom, this is now my campsite. This is my respawn point. And as you can see, if I press E, I can craft. Can I do the fish stuff from here? I don't think I can fillet the fish from here. But if you look, you can see you can make fish bait out of fish fillets. Well, in this case, it's using small perch. These are all the different things you can use to that I own. So if I uncheck owned items, these are all the things you can use. Look at all those fish, dude. Holy shit. That you can use to make fish bait. But you also need seasoning blend, which I have not been able to make yet. Because if we take a look at seasoning blend, where is it? I can't make it at a campsite. But seasoning blend requires an herb that I've yet not been able to find. Anyway, this was a quick look at fishing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to make all kinds of New World content. Check out all my other New World videos. Like, comment, and subscribe so you know whenever I make a new video. And I'll see you in the next video.